So it's day 2 of the new Van 2 camper van build, and today we're going to be getting on with a few jobs. So just above me, the garage that owned it didn't have one of them park anywhere lights on it, but they decided to take it off and put it on their truck, so that's left me with 5 holes in the roof. Thank you very much. I've got some stainless steel bolts and some Sikaflex. Right over there, he's going to give me an hand in a minute to get them fitted. Once we've got them fitted, made it nice and watertight again, we'll get on with taking out these side panels and the bulkhead so we can get the front cab area cleaned. Normally you would leave that bulkhead in till you've done a lot of the strip, but I want to get on with the single seat conversion, and it is absolutely filthy in the front of there. Whoever had this van before did not look after it, so we're going to get on and get it cleaned. But for now, bolts, Sikaflex 522 to seal up the holes, and on with the strip. See you in a second. So we've got our hole siliconed up, got the bulkhead. The other good thing about taking the bulkhead off is it's going to let a load of that light through for me while I'm working. But for now, I'm going to get me T25 Torx bit, go all the way around. You just need to slacken them off and then it should drop off, and we'll swap the handle. I have sprayed another handle black from the other van that didn't work out, DPF, that's all I'm saying. But I'm going to get this whipped out now, so have a watch, have a look, let's see how dirty it is behind there. I'm actually cringing at how much muck's going to be behind there, but I'm going to have a look. So I've whipped all the Torx bolts out except for this last one up here, and I also got me in a magnetic tray just to hold all the bolts in. But I decided if I'm going to drop it on somebody, I'll either drop it on Brad, or if I drop it on me I can shout at him. So let's get this last bolt out and then reveal how much grunge, mess, muck we're going to find behind these seats. Are you ready, Brad?
Yep.
Screw it down. I've got them all off. I've missed one, smart ass. Told you I'd shout at somebody. Have I missed any more?
You've missed one that side, haven't you?
Oh, fucking hell.
And you're not going to get it drill either.
Open the door. Alright then, I missed 2 bolts. That's why I needed Brad to come out.
Oops.
Shut the door, we don't want nosy neighbours. Yeah?
Yes.
To me too. Why is it just... Ow. To you. Oh my god. I think there's Domino's pizza garlic mayonnaise down there.
That is what that is.
Check out the grimness. That really is the Domino's garlic mayo dip. Possibly a chip. But if I'm honest, it's not as bad as I was expecting. Right. Next job is, once we've cleaned this up, get all of these panels out, and then we may start on the double bench seat. We're taking that out and doing a single seat conversion. That's a later video to come, but I want to get that one done sooner rather than later because we are trying to get this booked in for a wrap as soon as possible. But I think for now, next job, whip all of these out, and then we'll start cleaning all the panels down, ready for the sound insulation. Let me get cracked on. So that's a couple of panels out now. Brew time, might even have a pasta stenata. We went to Costco today after going to IKEA. Got the Scova beam hack, another video coming up guys. But get the gist of it. You're not going to watch me take all of these out, but once you've taken all the panels out, if they're in decent nick, you can save them, use them later for scribing, doing other jobs with. They're really good boards, so I'm going to get on it and get them out, store them dry in the garage, and then we'll get all this out and we're going to go back over all of these screw holes where the bodywork's been chipped, so it's exposed metal, and we'll get all them painted up as well. So once I finish my brew, I'm going to get you guys back with me when I get round to painting. See you in a bit. Brew time. So we've got all the panels off, and these are the little holes we're going to be painting. It annoys me that they're screwing to there when there's all these holes for riv nuts, and we'll be using them later on in the build. We'll not be screwing back into the body. That's the worst thing you can do. But before we get on with painting, let me get me back in the screen. I was trying to pull it out. Let me shift it over here a minute. I want to get some isopropanol alcohol. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's just rubbing alcohol. But I'll get some of that in my spray bottle. And we're going to give it all a good spray down and give all the panels a good wipe and a degrease. This is the perfect time for prepping. Just going to get them all ready for sticking on the sound deadening and the thermal liner. But I thought I'd get on and do this first before painting these. So prep it all and then we'll get on with the paint. I know I said do the paint. The bloody door shut on me. That made me jump. But we'll get on, get all this wiped down, get it all nice and prepped. You'll see, lighting's not very good, so sorry. All the panels are out, including the back doors this time. The last time I did it, I forgot the back doors, but everything's out. I want this one because this door here, it's got a little dint in the back, and again, before we get it wrapped, I want to get that dint out, get that sorted, and then we can get on with cutting in the glass. But for me now, I'm going to get on with me rubbing alcohol. It sounds easier saying that. My cloths, and I'm going to wipe down this entire 7 metre van. Why did we buy a long wheelbase? So I've been going around the van. I found the best job for these little screw holes is just a touch-up pen. It gets into the hole, and it means that you can cover all of that paint. So I've been going around the van. It's amazing how many of these holes there are, but every single one is going to get a dab of paint. This is the time. It's not the most fun part of the build. Keep going while I'm talking to you. It's not the most fun part of the build, but this is the bit that makes the camper van. If you spend the time now prepping it, getting it ready, then it becomes that van that's going to last, and it's a quality van. You know, that you could rush it, you could just throw it in there, you could not protect all this, and then years down the line it's going to rust. And I want this van, for me and its next owner, to be the best van it can be. So I'm going to take the time. Might be a little bit boring for now, but the videos are going to get better, I promise you. But for now, I'm going to carry on. It's getting dark. I'm going to keep filling all of these holes, and when I say filling them, painting all of these holes with the touch-up pen. And then I've got some silver Hammerite, and any of the larger scratches or scrapes that we may find on the pillars, I'm just going to touch up in that. The reason it's silver is it's because I bought it for the last van, and rather than starting again, I may as well reuse it. It's all getting covered up. So I'm going to go around off camera, touching every scratch, every bit of bare metal I can find. But I think tonight, this is it for you guys. You're not going to watch me any longer doing this, but I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. Please follow along, because the videos are going to get better. There's going to be windows, skylights, Maxxair fans, IKEA bed, Wildworks, sleeping pods, single seat conversion, you name it. There's a wrap, roof rack, ladder, you name it, we're going to be doing it on this van. So follow along. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.